Alright, so here for the final round. Hand looks pretty good. We're against the Code Man. And I think we'll start by cycling. I could see fetching first, but if we draw Underground Sea or Watery Grave, we would want to play that before fetching, so our Brainstorm would be live. And I think we're just going to get the Watery Grave. Let's get this party started. Start killing ourselves. Delverino is in. Puppy, you're the worst. The actual worst. Come here. Apologize. So, end of turn Brainstorm likely indicates that my opponent is a little land light. Wasteland on my Watery Grave is not going to be good for me since I needed that blue mana, but we'll see what happens. I will reveal Dismember. Sounds great. And then if our opponent goes for swords, we'd probably force this, but apparently they are just forcing our Thoughtseize, exiling a Jace. So we're going to force back. Clearly there is something worth protecting here. Mentor, Dig, True Name. I can kill that Mentor easily enough. True Name is going to be kind of difficult to beat. But we might be able to race it because we'll get 2 hits in with Delver before it comes down. So I think we just take the dig. Oh, this puppy's getting all tangled up in my mouse, just being ridiculous. Alright, so all in on Delver. Delver and 1/1 Death Shadow. My apologies. And this is one of those spots where swords on my Delver would also kill my Death Shadow, so that would be incredibly bad for me. So hopefully they don't draw that. Excellent, excellent. We're a little bit off of the angler. We're 1 short. And our opponent still hasn't drawn a 3rd land, so that's good for us. And we got him on the 2-turn clock. Mishra's Factory, hello. Well, if our opponent draws the swords, then everything just goes away. And I guess that's kind of what we have to do since we don't really have any other options. Alright, Snapcaster's fine. I like that our opponent is cut off of fetches. That's certainly good for us. Not an... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yes, just pass the turn, please. Alright, excellent. Now, even if we get swords, we're fine. So swords on one of the Death Shadows. Should still be fine. Kills them both, but then opponent's dead to Delver, so no big deal, no big deal. Alright, so blue-white, fairly control-y. Looks like Deluge is going to be good against Mentor and True Name. Sylvan Library is also in there. And then Berserk is probably not what we want, but we might actually need that to trample over like monks and True Name Nemesis and whatnot. Reanimate is not going to be good because of the removal of swords. And then I could see cutting some dazes, assuming the matchup's going to slow down a little bit. So I could see like cutting a daze or two plus a dismember. I don't think I want like Hammer Flusterstorm or anything like that. So I think this is about it. Paying life super aggressively is kind of a risk with opponent having True Name Nemesis, but I think we need to get the party started pretty early with Death Shadow. We can't just be like waiting for our opponent to beat us down before we play out our Death Shadow, so I do like the Street Wraith still. And I think this should be good. We shall see. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, Thoughtseize to protect our Sylvan. And we are on our way. I don't see any point in firing off these probes just yet. Maybe that would have been helpful to play around Spell Pierce, but I'm not even sure I would play around Spell Pierce necessarily. So now we'll lead with Probe and see what's going on. Supreme Verdict's pretty nice. Spell Pierce is also pretty nice. But I think I'm fine just forcing their Pierce. And we can activate Sylvan, Wasteland them. So I think we're doing pretty well. A lot of Spell Pierces. So this is the type of game we don't mind when our Death Shadow gets plowed, because we have a Sylvan to just redraw some more cards. So hell yeah, I want to use Sylvan. Kidding me? I'm not really sure how to use this new Sylvan. I guess I just pay for life, pay for life. I think Wasting Factory is best. Get to daze a dig through time, which is an achievement unlocked. Well, definitely don't want to run out any more creatures. So I will settle with just hitting my opponent for 5. Opponent only has a verdict that I know about. Verdict is live. Alright, the deluge can wait. So should I pay 4 life to keep an additional creature? That's my question. I think so, since don't know how many verdicts my opponent has. I assume it's like a couple, maybe. But we have death right to keep this factory kind of occupied here. So I'm not too worried about dying to that just yet. So we're currently up 3 cards, and we'll see if we can convert those into an actual win. Path to Exile, interesting. Free shuffles for everyone. Well, just me, actually, but I'm the only one that counts. Brainstorm's certainly good. Alright, factory's in. Don't really need to keep any spells because our opponent kind of has that on lock for us. Happily get to daze that, though. It's pretty nice. So being at 1 life is kind of tricky. I think we're taking Dismember Force of Will despite being at 1, which is kind of funny. And then I think we just stay back. Definitely like playing the land. And I'll happily trade Factory for... or trade my Aberration for Factory. This looks like a dig through time. Or a Snapcaster, potentially. Street Wraith. That's not really what I'm looking for. Now maybe we can just chump block. Yeah, okay. Opponent just has nothing. Easy peasy. That's pretty unfortunate. Alright, so 4 on the daily, 3-1 in matches officially played because we had the bye round 1, but learned some more stuff about Storm. Generally do that whenever I play against it, so that's good. I feel like at some point we will get there. We will figure it out, but yeah, this deck's pretty sweet. Obviously fairly competitive, despite, you know, not really playing against super real decks or anything, but I like it a lot, and I will continue to stream with it and whatnot, and maybe we'll see some articles with some updated lists or something. So, as always, thank you for watching. Much appreciated, and I'll see you guys next week.